One promise, one sacrifice, would slowly destroy an entire kingdom. Bhishma gave up the throne, marriage, and even his future children for the happiness of his father. But after King Shantanu's death, Hastinapura began walking toward disaster, and the seeds of the Mahabharat war were finally planted. After King Shantanu's death, Queen Satyavati became the most powerful person in Hastinapura. Once, she was only a fisherman's daughter. Now, she carried the future of an empire on her shoulders. Her elder son Chitrangada became king, while Bhishma protected the kingdom from the shadows. Though Bhishma had renounced the throne, everyone knew he was still the true strength of Hastinapura. Prince Chitrangada was fearless, strong, proud, and hungry for glory. He wanted the world to fear the name of Hastinapura. Under Bhishma's guidance, he became a powerful warrior. But pride often walks beside destruction. Soon, Chitrangada challenged a mighty warrior. The battle shook the earth. For days, neither warrior stepped back. Before he could truly rule, Chitrangada fell in battle. Celebrated victory, now drowned in sorrow. After Chitrangada's death, the younger prince Vichitravirya became king. Unlike his brother, he was not a warrior. Young, inexperienced, and physically weak, he depended heavily on Bhishma. And once again, Bhishma became the shield protecting Hastinapura. As years passed, Bhishma worried about the future of the kingdom. King Vichitravirya needed queens and heirs. Far away in the kingdom of Kashi, a grand Swayamvara was announced. Princesses would choose their husbands from among the greatest kings of India. But before the ceremony could begin, Bhishma arrived, like thunder entering a silent sky. He challenged every king present, and no one could stop him. Bhishma carried away the 3 princesses of Kashi for Vichitravirya. But fate showed no mercy. Before producing an heir, King Vichitravirya died. Once again, the throne of Hastinapura stood empty. The mighty Kuru dynasty was now on the edge of extinction. Bhishma, only you can save this kingdom now. Marry, and give Hastinapura an heir. Satyavati asks Bhishma, Mother, I gave my word. I can sacrifice my life, but not my promise. Bhishma's oath had become stronger than the kingdom itself. The promise that once protected Hastinapura was now destroying it. Desperate to save the dynasty, Satyavati revealed a secret hidden for years. Before marrying Shantanu, she had another son, a mysterious sage, born with immense spiritual power. His name was Vyasa. Satyavati called Vyasa to Hastinapura. Through an ancient tradition, he would continue the royal bloodline. But destiny arrived in strange forms. The first queen closed her eyes in fear after seeing Vyasa. Her son was born blind. He was named Dhritarashtra. The second queen turned pale with terror. Her son was born weak and pale. He was named Pandu. Finally, a maid approached Vyasa without fear. Her child was born wise, calm, and intelligent. He was Vijura. 3 children were born, but destiny had already divided them. One prince was blind, one was weak, and one could never become king. The future of Hastinapura was already broken. Bhishma protected the throne with his life, but destiny had already begun its march towards war. Soon, 2 branches of the same family would rise, and their rivalry would change India forever.